I'm just coming. So, Sherry, you can let them in, and I'll start the live stream.
Chair, can I ask you a question?
Just need clarification. Am I unmuted? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay,
we can hear you.
it asked me to unmute, so pardon the interruption.
Yeah.
Yes. So we come to you live now in our deepest courage and our compassion, bathed in the deepest humility, in our deepest love. We acknowledge fully the precarious and challenging circumstances enveloping the whole human social network and the fabric of civilization itself. And almost every single one of us gathered here today already know that we are meant for these times. And I want to acknowledge that we are ready for this type of deep collective ceremony. Your whole lives have been preparing us for this and other collective acts as we go through this change. So we are inviting you to invoke and be present with your deepest devotion, your heartfelt passion, your resonant eternal listening, and your deepest reverence for life and creation itself. We presenters are myself, Ajna Jean Fleury. I'm in Redmond, Washington. Emelina Legrand in Tanac, France. Thomas Legrand in Tanac, France. Russell Bolding in Bloomington, Indiana. Lynn Sagan, Nevada City, California. Chief Phil Lane Jr., White Rock, Canada. Robin Youngblood, Tucson, Arizona. Joan Henry, Hunter, New York. Sheriff Heidelberg, Burlington, Vermont. Shalania Riversong, Northern California. Maya Shaw Gale, Carpinteria, California. Ember Marantz, New York City, New York. Wolf Martinez, Santa Fe, New Mexico. And John, our firekeeper, is in Hunter, New York. So we opened the sacred space for a 4-year ceremony cycle on January 1st during 7 days of rest. And we opened the sacred space for this. And we envision this ceremonial cycle to add to the profound healing, which we envision will bring forth what we know is what seems impossible. We are here today to enhance the healing process already begun to heal ourselves in so many ways, in so many dimensions, to heal ourselves and our ancestors, our lineage, our human family, our entire human family of the trauma and the wounds that are carried by us for generation upon generation. Wounds, these wounds that prevent us from the health, the joy, the equality, and our inner potential resources to heal ourselves, to heal our relations and one another, and to heal with the earth, to accomplish the great repair. So we will be setting a context for this ceremony. This is part of it. We're going to be honoring all the elements are, of course, present, separate but together, yeah. So we're going to be honoring the sacred fire, which will burn throughout our entire time together today. We have opening prayers and invocations, and we will share the altars that have been gathered for this. And then we will enter our beautiful rebirthing and healing ceremony, all of us together. This is more powerful. We cannot do this alone. So Maya will now set the context for this.
Welcome, everyone. So today, as we prepare for this sacred ceremony of healing and transformation, I'm inviting us all to hold ourselves in compassion and tenderness and a whole lot of forgiveness, because we've all experienced different degrees of trauma from living in a world that has mostly forgotten the ways of wholeness and sacredness. A world that's become separated from the intimate connection with and trust in the ways of nature, in the realms of spirit, and even our own bodies. And so one of the areas that has been so affected by this separation consciousness is the modern approach to the birthing process. Once the domain of midwives and wise women and herbalists, and trusted as a natural process unique to each mother and each child being born, birthing in the modern world came to be dominated by male doctors and treated as if it was an illness requiring hospitalization, with technological and pharmaceutical interventions. And that's beginning to shift now. But many of you may have experienced this kind of birth along with its subtle and not so subtle negative impact. And even if you were fortunate enough to have had a natural and easy birth, your ancestral lineage, your parents and grandparents, may be carrying the imprint of this kind of trauma and have passed it on to you. And the whole morphic field of our greater culture is also carrying the imprint of all traumatic births. And we're all connected through that field, and what affects one affects all. But the good news is, no matter what your birth story or that of your ancestors and the wounding that we're all carrying, it's possible now through the power of your mind and your heart, through your creative imagination, and the collective support of an intentional ceremony like this one. It's possible to heal these wounds and recreate a positive birth imprint. Einstein taught us that the past, the present, and the future are all here right now. And he also said it's possible for time to flow backwards. Now, of course, indigenous peoples have already known this. But thank you, Einstein. And because of this, we can create new cellular memories right now to change the past. And changing the past can change patterns in the present and the future. And this all makes sense when we understand what we're learning now, that water responds to thoughts and to images and emotions, that all those experiences emit frequencies that impact the water. And it might even be for some of you that the frequencies that were transmitted into the water or the amniotic fluid of your mother's own womb were ones of stress or worry, fear or anger. And that could also have been a source of trauma for you. But now, when we intentionally choose to generate beautiful, positive thoughts and images and emotions, the water can be restored to wholeness and holiness. And since we are all mostly water, our bodies, our brains, our cells, and our hearts can be restored to that wholeness and holiness. So replacing the traumatic cellular memories with vibrant, radiant, and healthy new ones. So it's never too late to have a beautifully supported, natural, and graceful birth. To shed the wounds of your ancestral lineage and to retake your first breath in joy and celebration. And because we're all connected, when each one of you goes through this healing, it will open the door for the future of healthy, whole, and sacred birth experiences for future generations and our human civilization as a whole. So as we journey through the ceremony today, you're going to be reimagining your whole birth experience, starting with imagining what would have been different had your mother had the loving and gentle kind of support that she needed, like from your father, a compassionate midwife, a supportive community, the ancestors, her spirit guides, and imagining the environment during her pregnancy with you was peaceful and joyful, and that everyone involved trusted in the natural timing and unfolding of your birth. And you could come in your own timing, and surrendering to the contractions move with ease through the birth canal. Imagining that you had a mother who was healthy enough to be loving and nurturing to herself and to you. So during this time, I invite you to really cultivate the felt sense of this new story being the true story of your birth. So you're going to be gently guided through each phase of this process. And as you call in all these new positive experiences, not to worry if sadness or grief arises. Sometimes when we're beginning to really receive the goodness and the love and the wholeness into our lives, the sadness of not having had that can come. And that's natural. So just if that happens, just allow it. Allow the tears to flow if they come. And at the same time, stay open to taking in the new experience of a beautiful, graceful, and divinely supported birth. We are inviting in the elements of water and fire to be with us on this journey as carriers of the sacred feminine and masculine energies. We have suggested that you have a glass or a cup or a bowl of pure water beside you. I have a little crystal bowl here. Any container works. And then this water can receive all the energies of this ceremony, as well as the water within you. And then afterwards, you can keep this water on your altar to deepen your experience. You might drink it as medicine, or maybe offer it to a tree or your garden, asking the Mother Earth to hold this new memory for you and to anchor it deeply for you and your ancestors and the future generations. And for fire, you might want to light a candle, a safe one. And one of our supporting men, John, will be tending a sacred fire throughout this whole ceremony. So let's shift over to connect with the sacred fire now.
What?
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Mm.
Our video's on. Our video's on.
Now that we have received the energy of fire, I invite the four elements to be present here with us. We have fire, we have soil, we have water, and we have air. They are emanations of the spirit. Here we can unite ourselves to the energy that created all. We can unite ourselves to the ways in which we call this energy, either in a feminine way or in a masculine way. The beauty of the energy of the universe, which creates us and gives us nourishment, that we call it into feminine or into masculine. Their sacred union, that moment in which the union of both energies gets together and life gets created. In this process of incarnation and this offering of the representation of the moment that we come to this world, in the moment in which we transform ourselves into beings that are walking in this planet. Us as being in this planet, we held the space. We are here. We are children in different colors. Some of them have left during the process, and some others have arrived into land, and they have been present in the web of life around the four directions. We represent all humanity that has arrived, and we represent also all the beings that have come to the present. Here we have the sacred family that will give us the possibility to be here, to receive us. And in this moment, we call for the moment of incarnation to all the beings that are in this planet. This is a song. Get yourself comfortable and have the moment in which we will hear to this prayer. My song to the oceans, my song to the amniotic fluid, is a song for the earth, is a song for the women. Our planet blood is water. We are water. May the trauma of the oceans be healed. May women be its healers. The water planet is our mother in our physical plane. May the portals to arrive to this physical plane be healed. Ocean circulation, global nourishment. Breastfeeding women, human nourishment. Dear moon that guide the global tides, prepare us for the rising tide. May all the waters, snow, salt water, ice, clouds, rain be healed. May old women, tall, small, rainbow colored, be healed.
So now it is getting time for us to, oops, here, okay. Gotta start my video, here we go. Okay. All right. So now it is time for us to, these signs keep coming on the Zooms. I have to get the signs out of the way. There we go. All right. Thank you. So it is time now for us to begin the deeper preparation, because we're going to be entering this beautiful and profound ceremony. So I'd like, as we're kind of gathering ourselves and centering, and take some time to invite the spirits of your ancestors to be present, and all of your spirit guides, and that which you hold to be the most sacred and safe to be present. And we want especially to invite the babies, all the babies, the baby in you and the baby in me, and all who've experienced a womb birthing or incarnation trauma, to be present for this ceremony. You see them gathering. This could even include those of the animal nations, those babies who suffered pain in the womb in any way, and those who were violently taken from the womb, or those who did not take their first breath, those who emerged but were rejected and placed out to perish, those who suffered violence in any way. Please know our loving presencing of them and bringing them into this ceremony can heal and free them. Our hearts of love and the eternal nature of our souls are going to bring them so much solace, and all too few have been with them until now. As we open ourselves to this healing, this rebirthing, they also can be healed and released. And we and I gratefully acknowledge in deep gratitude the healing forces of the universe that are present here with us now. So we're going to be entering the womb of rebirth. So please do make yourself very comfortable and relax. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, long deep breaths of relaxation. Slow deep breaths. Allow your mind to calm in the balm of relaxation. Your mind to release. Allow your muscles to relax as the music can soothe. Allow the music to soothe as we enter into peace and communion. The peace of relaxation, and we commune ever more deeply into peace and relaxation. And now, in your chest and your heart center, allow your love for your treasured friend or your beloved family member to come. Allow this love that you have to come out, to emerge. Your love for life and for nature, your love for the water, your love for creation, your love to be present. Feel it grow. The majesty and the beauty of this love and its radiance. Rest in it. You're breathing in and out and allowing this breath and your breath of love to surround and permeate all of your body and all surrounding space. Going out and out. Let your thoughts and your imagination enter now into the loving waters of the womb of your mother. The womb, it might be the womb of creation. It is actually the great womb of the universe. They bathe you in absolute acceptance and peace. Love has really never been separate from these waters. You are enveloped in complete safety. In the bliss. You find yourself floating in oneness with the water and the oneness of serenity and beauty and oneness with the universe and in complete delight. You are living and breathing in the perfect healing waters of creation itself. Love, buoyancy, freedom, total joy. You are immersed in light and love. You experience the perfection of being grown and gain sustenance in this perfect gestation, in this womb. And you can remember your relatives, your family, your ancestors, your lineage, and invite them. They're here. Invite them to join in this womb of healing and peace. They're here. Allow whatever comes to be here with you as your invitation. Here is the infinite love, a balm of healing remembrance, healing inclusion, healing embrace. And you remember so and remembering now the babies, all the babies gathered here in our invitation. Welcome babies, my baby, your baby. We remember you. We remember we are one. We're one with one another. And this love. We're entering these healing waters of eternal love. Me, we, as we gestate and heal and grow together in this gestation and of total love. We invite all of our precious relatives who've ever entered here to receive this anointing and healing, from these loving healing waters. We're sending forth our love, my love, our love to my mother, your mother, your grandmother, grandfather, to all of our ancestors and all the babies. Babies, they're such, wow, it's amazing. All those who have experienced any pain or grief, trauma, or violence in this place, it's being washed and cleansed, anointed, transformed here in this radiance, the this majesty of healing waters, welcoming and cleansing, welcoming and cleansing, anointing and purifying all and all and all. Allow your feelings, perhaps tears or joy or whatever, to swell, to arise as we bask in these elixirs, this healing presence, healing the release of fear or sorrow or longing or loneliness or despair, any wounds of travail, or all are welcome here in the embrace of divine beauty, divine grace, the flow and the power of majesty, and the balm of complete love is washing, cleansing, swathing, soothing, and transmuting this suffering. Oh, this in the deep and deep tenderness and power of the compassion and embrace. How could tender be so powerful? Oh, my body, oh, forgotten sweet babies, we're all here, and we're healing and we're transforming in this transmutation, knowing this bliss of healing is rippling out through these waters, these womb waters, this womb of creation, across the music, across our beloved earth, out into the universe, into our history, a balm of grace, love. Send your mother love to your mother. She bathes you and is carrying you in perfect safety. And she's wanting you and waiting for you so much. And you're planted and you're growing in this, inside your mother's perfect womb. And you're growing toward your birth and bringing, this immensity and this amazing beauty. Yeah. You can say, I am precious. I am a precious being of the universe. I am growing in this beautiful body within my mother's womb, and I will be making my journey into life on earth. These waters that I breathe in the womb, these waters will be in the air when I go out into the world, into life on earth. These waters, yes. You might remember now your mission, your purpose, who you're coming here to be. You know you will be guided and supported to fulfill your unique purpose and bring forth all your gifts. Your loving family and your community are waiting to support your whole life. You're growing, you're being prepared to enter a whole new life. Your birth, your rebirth is approaching soon. And you are in such excitement and anticipation of coming out of the womb. You really are beginning to look forward to your birth. This adventure you have planned. And you know your ancestors and your babies The babies are joyous. There's a joyousness, the joy of creation. The joy of creation can be here. And you're feeling how this womb is getting smaller as you're growing, and it's getting tighter in this more physical realm, and it's getting more difficult to move. You've been used to like flailing and dancing and rolling in the womb, but no, it is difficult to move now. It's getting, you can feel it's getting tighter. And you know your energy is so amazing, and you know you have things to do, but it is getting entirely too small. It's getting too small now. You realize I am getting so ready. I want to go out. I want to meet my new family. I'm getting ready. I'd like to go out and embrace this new life. I have so much energy and curiosity. Oh, I have so much joy and vitality. I'm ready. I am getting so ready. I am getting so ready. Okay, I'm gonna let my mother know. Okay, mother, I am ready. I'm ready to come out now and into your arms. Labor begins. You feel the embrace of the contractions. You are being gently carried into a tighter space. This space is confirming the definition of your body. The embracing contractions are becoming very strong and very firm.
You're being rhythmically massaged. Your skin is being stimulated in such a pleasurable way. You now feel joy in being in a body. All these sensations around you.
Your definition, your sense of your body is getting so strong, and the pulse and the waves are carrying you deeper into the passage. You know you're getting ready to be born.
Gracefully surrender to the movement of this great river as the currents and the waves carry you downstream on your journey towards your new life, towards your blessed birth. Surrender and flow.
The excitement and the power of the contraction, and your anticipation grows.
Your nervous system is being awakened, sparking your wisdom, sparking your intelligence, your curiosity, and your delight.
Your whole family and community are so excited because your birth is getting near. And they are waiting with such impatience to see who you are.
You know, without a doubt, that you are wanted. And your beautiful, unique gifts be honored. You will be celebrated.
Oh, the passage narrows. You can feel your heartbeat expanding now. Precious child, you are ready. We are ready. We are ready. We are ready. Here, here you come. Whoosh.
Bright lights, you take your first breath.
We behold you, beautiful one. We behold you, child of the earth and sun. Let our love wash over you. Let this love washed over you. We behold you, precious one. We behold you, child of the earth and sun. Let our love watch over you. Let this love watch over
And this baby comes into its daddy's arms.
Oh, dear precious child, welcome to your new life. Look at you. You are the most beautiful being in all of creation. Your sweet, sweet vulnerability, so strong. So blessed. Wow. I love you so much. I get to be your father. I'm your father. Oh, I feel a little faint. Now, we get to be with you in your new awakened form. We get to hold you and nurture you and watch your beauty blossom. And you are so radiant already. We'll be here if you forget how beautiful you are. Listen, listen. All of creation is singing in celebration of your arrival. We know it was challenging to get here, but you did it. You did it. You are here. Lelo wakana ho, le walk on, walk on, walk on. Lelo wakana ho, he wakan. Lelo wakana ho, he wakan. Wakan, wakan, wakan. Lelo wakana ho, he wakan. Lelo wakana ho, he wakan. Wakan, wakan, wakan. Lelo wakana ho, he wakan. Lelo wakana ho, he wakan. Wakan, wakan, wakan. You have so many relatives to see with your new eyes. You have so many relatives to see with your new eyes. Look, here is your grandmother.
So, you are here at last. I bet you thought that would never happen. Oh my glorious being. We are so happy to see you. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. All creation is waiting for you. All creation is waiting for all the lessons that you have to learn and to teach. Your parents are only a little bit ready. But I'll be here. I'm right here. Dahesha, I am here to hold you and protect you and teach you about the spirits and the stars. All those things you already know. I promise you will not forget. Not on my watch. Not. While ADC is here. Nog squeeze the ahana. Nog squeeze the ahana. Ooh, do the ahana. Ooh, do the ahana. Nog squeeze ahana. Nog squeeze the ahana. Nog squeeze the ahana. Chilugi, nog squeeze the ahana. Oosti. Oh, now, if you're ready, I'll bet Grandpa has some words for you too. I share you with your grandfather.
Aho. Takusha, very, very beloved grandchild. Always remember, when you are conceived in this physical plane of time and space, you are conceived as sovereignty, ancient, imperishable, and everlasting. And just as you have grown your physical arms and legs and eyes and ears, you have made this sacred journey to this life. So, in this brief time, with all our relatives around you, surrounding you. Your purpose here is to grow your spiritual arms and legs and eyes and ears, to become more kind, more compassionate, more understanding, more insightful, more creative, more loving in every way. And beloved Takuja, beloved grandchild, know that in this life, as you move forward step by step, that all those who are with you this day will always continue to be with you for all the worlds the Creator. Even though in our own time, for none of us leave this world a moment sooner or later than our time has been given, that we will always be with you in the spiritual worlds to come, the worlds of light that you will enter. And when that day comes, when you have fulfilled your journey, your Unchi, myself, all the beloved ones who have passed to the other side camp before you will be there to greet you. And we'll have a great, great, great celebration and prayer, just as we have today at the time of your arrival. The sacredness of life. And we give thanksgiving again to our beloved Creator that you have come into our lives, that each of us have come through this sacred journey to this sacred life, and that we are awakening as we are today to the fullness, to the infinity, to the beauty and the challenges of this life that are only here that we can truly understand Wopida, to give thanksgiving at all times and at all conditions for everything that comes to us in this life. My beloved Takuja, my beloved grandchild, comes for our own spiritual perfecting, our own spiritual growth and development. So our hearts are full this day, this day, that we might remember our own journey as you have made, beloved Takuja, that we may also awaken to the reality that each of us is a sovereignty, ancient and perishable and everlasting. And we give thanksgiving, beloved Takuja, all the love that have been shared, all the care that has been shared, all the sacrifices that have been made by your mother and all mothers, all womankind, that life might continue to unfold in greater and greater beauty and understanding and peace and oneness and unity. So, beloved one, we're here. You've heard our prayers, and we will continue to pray in every way. So I want to share this little song for you to take along your journey from a beloved white buffalo calf woman. When she teaches us, Wayankie, behold this, Chinupa Kile Wakailo. Sacred pipe is holy. She's saying the bowl represents the mineral people, your bones, the very core of your being, which is one with Mother Earth. That's sacred. And all the plant people that have a spirit of growth. As we grow, they're our relatives. And as we breathe in their oxygen, they breathe in our carbon dioxide, and so life continues in a sacred manner. And our animal people, remember, we're one. They have the power and gift of the senses. And they're our relatives. Remember, they're here to help and support. And we, you, are that sacred pipe. We are the representation of that sacred pipe. The mineral people, the bowl that makes up the core and foundation of our being. The plant people, the spirit of growth as we grow. And the animal people, the power of the senses. And we, you, a sacred human being, a sovereignty, ancient, imperishable, everlasting. And with this, my beloved Takoja, my beloved grandchild, I share you with the elements of life, with the mineral people. You might understand each and every dimension of this physical plane of time and space, but most of all, understand you are a spiritual being whose journey is forever and ever and ever. How michante washtielo, oyankie, oyate kile wakoyo, how itapiase. Oh.
Welcome, newborn. We rock and mineral elders are made of the same star stuff as you. Formed and shaped by fire, water, and wind. We granite, geode, dolomite, upper mantle, rose quartzite, and crystalline quartz. We welcome you on behalf of the multitude of rocks, minerals, and crystals that form the foundation of this beautiful planet Earth. We honor you for your courage in taking human form during this transformative time. Walk upon us in beauty. Rest upon us when you are weary. Carry us so that we too may travel to new places. Listen to us for the ancient wisdom that we hold. Call upon us when the energies we carry are able to support you upon your journey of healing and wholeness. And again, we welcome you, newborn. And the rock and crystal elders give this newborn to the trees and the plant nations for their welcome.
On behalf of the forest, the trees, and plant nations, I welcome this new humankind to the earth. May we be able to live in harmony, in right relationships together. May you enjoy the air, the water, the fire, the soil, the food, the medicine that we provide you. May there be respect and appreciation, gratitude, mutual support. May your heart remain pure, soft, and heal in our presence. May you play with us and enjoy being with us. May you hear our laughters and cries, our calling, our messages. May your mind grow wise and learn to cherish life. May we share and protect together this beautiful planet. May you remember where you are coming from. May you find your right place and role in this great transition. May you regenerate. May you develop strong roots and stand still in front of the storms. May you grow, flourish, and blossom with our blessings. May you see us in you and see you in us. May we be one and many. Trees and plant elders, give this newborn to the elements for their welcome.
Welcome you who we have made with such joy. You are filled with us. We are the living spirit in flesh, guided by the original instructions. You have been created with and by the breath of the great mysterious one, the Ha of spirit. You are enlivened by the air you breathe. Your symbiosis with the trees converts your every exhale to the oxygen you inhale. The sounds of the gentle winds energizes you, encourages you, and the roar of the whirling wind fills your lungs and souls with power. Give thanks for every breath you take. You are the breath of life. Every cell of your being is made of the earth's soil and minerals. You are indeed a wild garden of our love. Gaia herself birthed all that sustains you and gives it all to you with the greatest love. From the tiniest seed growing in the moist earth to the tallest tree, all that lives supports you. Offer your gratitude and respect to the earth, for you are the sacred earth. The beautiful water, the very blood of our mother, flows through your veins, lies as a still lake in the core of your being, floods you with tears of joy and sorrow, impels you forward with the strength of the oceans. The waters within communicate with your cells, healing them whenever you speak to them, consciously and with your love. Honor the waters within and without you. You are the living water. You are born with the ember of creation warming you. You have been gifted with the fire of inspiration, in spirit initiation, to feed the flames of your dreaming womb and your beautiful, desiring, pulsating heart. To fill your loneliness, you share this heart fire, the fire of community and co-creation. This is what you are here to share. Whenever it is needed, Spirit gives you the fire to burn through that which no longer serves. Be careful with this fire. You are the fire of love. Welcome to your new life. The elemental elders give you newborn to the animal nations for their welcome.
Dearest, beautiful child, welcome to your new beginnings. We, the Animal Nation elders, greet you in love and joyous celebration. We are your family, your sisters, brothers, aunties and uncles, your teachers and guides. We are the winged ones of the sky. Come fly with us, soar to heights above. We are the swimmers of fresh waters. Come dive with us. Seek below the surface. We are the four-legged. Come move with us in full awareness. Sense all the beauty and shifts in energy as you travel through the forests and open lands of your own story. We are the smallest ones who travel closest to the Earth Mother's breast. Come be with us and listen to her heartbeat. Dearest beautiful child, welcome to your new beginnings. We, the Animal Nation elders, greet you with love and gratitude. You are family, and we are with you wherever you are in the world. Come to us in delight and wonder. Come when your heart is yearning or tired. Come open, listening, seeing with the eyes of your heart. We will share all of our beauty way of living in this great hoop of life, of the balance and the essential connection that we have with each other. Listen, observe, remember, and share, for your voice is needed. You will speak for us, for blue jay, salmon, wolf, bees, snail, for all of life, for all your relations. Thank you for this gift. Now we, the Animal Nation elders, give this beautiful child to the ocean and the relatives of the sea for their welcome.
Dear child, I receive you. I am water. You have been living me until now. I welcome you in your first breath outside of the womb, as I welcome and nurture all beings in this planet. My life is a long cycle that will support you. My origin is a mystery. During your lifetime, you will drink me, you will swim with me, you will clean yourself. I am here and there for you. Life in this planet was conceived in my oceans. You are part of this evolution. My currents, deep and shallow, will bring clouds, rain, and snow to your days. Today, in the cleansing of the arrival of humanity, I'm here to clean and nourish and welcome. Your life and mine are deeply related. The beings of living water are smiling with us. May the whales jump in joy. May the turtles travel with the message to all depths and latitudes. Today, we're bringing ourselves to a new arrival, the arrival of all beings to a sacred incarnation. In my hands as blood of this planet, I give you precious to your mom.
Oh, unto us you've been born this day. You are a holy child, a sacred being. You are this child. I am this child. This child is all of us. Within this child is a sacred fire. And from that fiery heart, love grows. Within this heart, we are all one. Luminous children of peace. We are all sacred children of peace. our beloved ancestors who came before, and those yet to come. I embrace you with kindness and the softness of deerskin, gently rocking your healed self. As I look into your eyes, oh, how I love you. I love you forever. Love is my gift to you, and you are my treasure. Oh, how I love you. I love you forever. Love is my gift to you, and you are my treasure. We now hold space for the luminous children yet coming, nurturing that fire, sharing the breath of life, caring for our home, the earth, our mother, and protecting not only the sacred birth waters of our first home, but also the life-giving waters within and all precious waters of our planet. Thus, you fulfill your responsibilities as ever-evolving human beings in the spiraling cycles of life, nurturing the fire and sharing the breath of life. As I gaze into your eyes, you are welcomed with divine love. Wenihaya, 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 wenihayo. Oh, at last you are in my arms, my beloved children.
So we're going to be calling us all back into this time, this body. Embracing all the gifts of this, our rebirth. Taking deep breaths. Allowing this, the refreshment of our communion and our communion time together here with this ceremony. If you'd like, you could get your water and we could take some drinks together, allowing all of the sounds, songs, messages, prayers, and presences to be here. Mm, mm, mm. Thank you for the water of life and for life itself, Creator, and all of our beloved relatives throughout the cosmos and in the earth and across the land and seas, and all of our relations here on earth, all of our relations. Mitakuye. I'm going to ring this bell one more time in our ceremony. We give thanks. We give thanks. And so it is. So I'm going to ask my beloved sister, grandmother, Joan, to give us some more further guidance, after we've completed ceremony. There's some more guidance that's needed right now.
Take a moment. Take a moment to just focus on the light of the fire. And remember that journey for us is always a balance of fire and water. The fire of your heart, the water of your blood. And these things are part of us forever and ever and ever. Just take a moment and breathe into the fire. The fire is such a powerful reminder that we are made of stardust. That original light comes from the wood, solid starlight, comes from the tree nations to remind us where we come from when we forget. And now the time will come when you are trying to make sense of some of what's happened to you, what may have passed through your mind, what may have passed through your heart, highs, lows, in-betweens, even a numbness is sometimes possible. Everything is possible because we have just remade our cellular memory. And because you have done this, it takes time, like your muscles take time to remember something they've learned at first. It takes time for that to settle in your body. So I want to encourage each and every one of you to take extraordinary care of yourself, not just your average run-of-the-mill self-care, really extraordinary care. Be extra gentle with yourself. Be extra thoughtful about where you choose to go, who you choose to be around, what you choose to say about this. You may choose to say nothing, and that's good. You may choose to share this experience with a loved one who knows your ways, and that is also good. You will want to be very choosy where you share this because it's still settling on your body. It's still coming in. It's still very tender in your heart, in your mind, and your spirit, and your body. There are things you can do during this time to remember things that may not come right back to you at once, to welcome the space for that communication between that journey and its gift to you now that it's been brought into your awareness, into your conscious mind. You may find you discover things during the day. You may find you feel a little woozy or out of balance. If that happens, take a second, whether at work or play, and if you can get outside, just put your hands on Mother Earth. If you can get to a tree, just put your hands on that tree. If you can do neither and you can find soil inside, just put your hands on that soil which comes from Mother Earth. Or even your floor, if you're on the 40th floor of an apartment building in the middle of New York City or Vancouver, put your hands on the floor and reach down to Mother Earth through that. Because even those concrete places are made of earth if you follow it back. You may find that it takes a second and that when in doubt, a few deep breaths. I usually do 4, but you'll find what's right for you. Easy breaths in, easy breaths out. Just breathing in that new remembering and breathing out the old remembering. Let's try a couple of those now, just to practice it. Breathing in the new joy of being welcomed in your life at birth. And let that breath out slowly. Let it drift away from you, all that is almost already forgotten. And take another breath in and breathe in the welcome of the trees and the elements and the ocean beings and the animal creatures and the rock nation. Breathe that in. And breathe it out easily, 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 easily. Because all that we breathe out helps some of them to live. And then let's take a third one and breathe in the beauty of the night and the stars and the time when we sleep and learn from the dream time. Breathe in, fill those big avocado-shaped lungs. Breathe in. And let that breath go out easily, going out, releasing anything that you have no need to remember. And finally, because we are all songs, really, ask any physicist, it's too good for me to make up. Let's take that last deep breath inward, filling ourselves with all of the gifts of the grandparents and the parents who welcome us, whether our own bodies or all those additional parents and grandparents we have in life. Breathe in all that love and breathe it back out to them. Breathe it out, spreading love all the way around you in a circle. Feel it spread around you in a circle. Feel it wrap around you. And I lied because you get one more breath, because we live in a new world now. So take one last breath in for all the adventures that are coming. Sealing in that new body, and as you release it out with a hum or a sound, anything that feels right to you. Whether and remember that breathing can always be there to help you. That breathing reflects the circle of life that you've come into from the stars and the spirit world into the womb, down the birth canal, into the earth, going from breathing water to breathing air. That cycle of breathing reminds us of that circle of life always. And you'll want to pay special attention to taking care of yourself in the dream time. So if you're reaching for something, or you find you're not remembering things, or you simply would like to remember some of this journey that's escaping you, you can reach for that in the dream time. You can do that, but you want to circle your bed in a good way. You can draw a little circle of cornmeal around you. You can draw a little circle of tobacco around you. You could draw a little circle of cedar around you. You could draw a little circle of sage around you. You can do any of those things that you know and trust in your tradition in order to create a safe circle. And in that circle, you can light a candle if you like. And put a little circle around that candle too, because everything's attracted to light. And the things that you want to come will be attracted. And so will lots of other stuff. So that little circle will help to keep you and your candle safe. I encourage you to keep water by your bed always, because that helps the spirits to find you, but it also helps you to rehydrate and remember that circle of life once again. You've done incredible work today. I really want to put my hands up to you like that. To each and every one of you, to acknowledge that this work has been done and that you are different because of it and will continue to be. And so with my whole heart, my whole respect and gratitude, I offer you this little traveling song to see you out. Actually, it's kind of a gathering song. No rattles in sight, but we have.
Thank you. Thank you, sister. And we'd like to let you know about 2 talking circles that are coming up. Cher Otter has put them in the chat, and you're welcome to come to share more about this, more integration and just community, you know, this community of healers that we all are. So, and we're going to take a 5-minute break, and we'd like to leave the place open for another 30 minutes and for just to have some general sharing with one another. And we'd like to hear from people's experience, but also just to have a chance to get for us to have just some open time right now. So take a 5-minute break, and those who need to leave, we will it's important, this has been recorded. So you can have this recording to share or to take this journey again yourself, because it's very powerful. And thank you. So let's take a 5-minute break, and then those who would like to stay, we'd love to have some open time to share. Okay, let's come back.